hear you. Okay, so I mean, we've eaten so deep into the time already, so would have to hand over the class to you right now. So please take it up from here. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you. Good afternoon once again, everybody. First of all, my apologies. I am just coming on the call once again. I've been here, but my network has been crazy. But notwithstanding, permit me to share my screen. Okay. Edith, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
So it's like I can't share my screen.
Oh,
Can
really?
you
You should be
prob-
able to do that as
probably
you
check the
go.
network, the settings?
Okay. Hold on a bit. Hold on.
Okay, okay, okay. Can everyone see my screen now?
Yes, you can see your screen.
Thank you so much. Once again, my apologies. You all are welcome to the Digital Marketing Fridays. It's a Friday, and we're here once again to learn. So today we're talking about dynamics for Google Ads auction. Auction. Please, if you at the point are not hearing me, you have a question, drop it in the comment section. I may not see it because my screen is in full screen right now. I'm currently on my slide, but I'll always keep tabs once in a while. So we're talking about how AI works in dynamics for Google Ad auction. When we talk AI, everybody knows that AI is the talk of the town these days. And this did not just happen. It has been in the garage for like 5 years ago. And we all have been saying, oh, some people who know who are very vast in the industry, in the tech industries, AI is coming to take a lot of things. It's coming to revolutionize a lot of things. And amazingly, I want to say that AI has been in existence even before now. We just didn't make it call it AI, because how else do I run ads and do all these things on my social media platforms if not by AI? So, introduction to Google Ads and auction system. So that I can make this class as fast as possible, I might be asking questions, and I would please expect us very, very swift response. How many of us know about Google Ads platform? We all, right? We all do, right?
Please feel free to unmute yourself and respond. This class is to be very interactive. All right, so please feel free to unmute and respond to any comments from the facilitator.
Okay, I'm seeing response on the comment section. Yes, 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 we do. Yes, we do. Because I want to, my slide is very long one, and I want to be able to cover enough that you say at the end of this class, I'm able to pick one or two things. Yeah, Google Ads is an online platform, as we all know. Let's talk about Google Search Network, Google Display Network, YouTube ads, Google Shopping ads, Gmail ads, mobile ads campaign, and we all know how these campaigns are built. Some are on pay per click, some are on cost per impressions, and and many other things like that. But in essence, Google Ads combine targeting, bidding, and measurement to drive results, which is either lead, sales, awareness, or app installs. Now, how does the ad auction works? Every time a user performs a Google search or interact with a Google owned platform, there's an auction. Who are the people who are eligible to see this particular ad, the order in which this ad will appear, how much each advertisers will pay if a viewer clicked on their ad. Now, this is not a traditional auction where the highest bidder always wins. No, 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 no. Instead, Google uses an algorithm that evaluates three main factors to calculate your ad rank, which determines your ad position on the page. Your bid amount, how much you are paying. That's why most digital marketers will tell their bosses and say that, you know what, if you want to have more reach, if you want to get more lead, you have to spend more. The quality of your ad, that's the number two. Are you making use of design? Are you making use of video? How quality is your campaign material looking like? You can't just do any kind of design and expect it to attract the right people. They will scroll past. But if it is catchy, your keywords, your copies, if they are giving what they're meant to give, you will definitely attract the right people. The ad quality. Now, the expected impact of extensions and formats, whether your ad includes enhancements like site links, call buttons, or additional information. The goal is just deliver this ad to the most useful ad experience to users. That is how Google ad auction works, which means that if your ad did not pass the three things I just listed, the bid amount, the ad quality, and expected impact of extension and formats, before Google ad auction, before the auction pushes your ad to the right people, it might have pushed over 5,000 people's ad before your own. So it's like if people are doing choose me, choose me, choose me, choose me, choose me. That kind of thing, for lack of a better English. Anyways, key players in the Google ecosystem, the advertisers, you yourself. I'm sure you already know how to run an ad. And I think I'm very, 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 very certain I've taught how to run Google Ads practical session here on Transformation College before. May not just be the same audience, but I will still talk as if we all know how to run Google Ads. Okay, so back to what I'm saying. The key players, you definitely. You are the business owner, you are the marketer in the company, you are the individual who will create and run the ads. And these things, as an advertiser, what entails, what makes you the advertiser is your campaign goals. Am I trying to get sales, leads, or awareness? Your budget, your keyword and audiences. That's your target audience. Yeah, your bidding strategy, your creatives. Yeah, very very important, because how else will they see you? You are the one that is putting the money. Let me use it that way. Whether you were given by your company or you are the owner of the business yourself, what we are saying here is you are the one, you are the owner of the ad. Users, these are the people who type queries into Google search, watch videos on YouTube, visit websites in display network, blah blah blah. Um these are your audience, these are your targets. And when you will see that when you're running your Google ads, there's a place where you have to click on your audience, their age, their demography, their interests, their location, their behavior. You know, these these are the people we are talking about. Now, Google AI try to match the right ad to the right person. For example, now if you're running an ad for pizza, definitely I'm going to see it because I will always be online to look for pizza. And well, that is because that is my interest. Now, my behavior, as much as I check pizza on Twitter, how many times on online, how many times have I bought pizza online? If I have bought often than none, I'm definitely going to see it. Now, if my location is in Lagos and your pizza is also in Lagos, that is another addition. I am like getting close to you, like 70%. Now, another thing is, oh, what is the demographic? Probably you're saying age 25 to age 40. I definitely fall in between all of these things. So I am your user, I am your audience, I am your target. My intent is to come online, search for pizza, look at different flavors, and buy the one I love. So definitely, I'm going to show publishers. These are your third party, either Google AdSense or AdMob. These are the people that pushes your work. They push your work to the right audience. These are the people that take the valuable action. You have told them, I want this ad to reach this so number of people, this so age, this so. These are the intermediaries. Okay. What is dynamic in the Google ad context? Key ways Google ad is dynamic: real time bidding. This auction adapts to each search or impression. Factors like your device, your location, the time of the day, user each history, shape, user history shape, they shape the outcome. Don't let me speak wrong English. Time of the day and user history, they shape the outcome of your ad. So this is one of the dynamics of Google ad. It is real time. You're not doing backward, it is as it is going. Then the dynamic keyword insertion. Your copy can automatically insert the user's exact search terms, increasing your relevance and your click-through rates. The dynamic creatives and ads. Those are the flyers, the images, your headlines, your product recommendation, your video. Now, dynamic remarketing. If a user visits a product page but doesn't purchase, Google can later show them that exact product in display ads, often with dry, price drop or urgency messaging. So some people might have viewed one of your products before and they did not purchase. There is a high tendency that Google will show it to them later. And these are the dynamics. Of course, smart bidding, because it is AI powered. These bids are just in real time depending on predicted conversion, probability, conversion probability, competition, and campaign goals. Which means that you're not just like AI just do everything. It's real time. One A human being cannot just sit down and say, okay, let's predict. Okay. This person has targeted this. This person's campaign is quality than this other person. Oh, this person's campaign goal is quality than this. Then okay, let's rank this one number one, let's rank this one number two. Like, no, AI does it effortlessly. It's going to rank your ad and push it out to the right audience. All right. I think I made a lot of examples, so let me skip this part. Okay, the role of AI in Google Ad Auction. Artificial intelligence is transforming how digital advertising works. I think I've talked about that too. So, and that is what we are going to be talking about in this session. What AI means in digital advertising. It refers to the use of intelligent automated systems to perform tasks that once required human decision making, and to do so at a scale, speed, and precision that humans can never simply match. I made an explanation regarding smart bidding. Um, Of course, like make real time decisions, optimize campaign performance based on past and predicted outcomes, personalize user experience by delivering the right messages to the right person and at the right time. I have also made an explanation of that on that. Machine learning versus AI, clarifying the terms. A broad field of computer science. Please Give me a minute. Let me try and my apologies, everybody. I had to go. I think the noise was really distracting at the point, so I had to do something about it. All right, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, I've talked about it, is a broad field of computer science focused on creating systems that can mimic human intelligence, encompassing everything from decision making, problem solving, to understanding the language and the visual recognition. But for machine learning, this is a subset of AI that enables systems to learn from data. They majorly feed on data, recognizing the pattern and making decisions with minimal human intervention. Rather than being explicitly programmed, machine learning algorithms adjust themselves based on inputs. So this machine learning works on what's your history, what's your data, what's the patterns you have been doing. Then it adjusts itself and programs itself in accordance to what you'll be doing. But AI works, it mimics the human intelligence, like your decision making, your problem, it is programmed. Now, in Google Ads, AI defines the overall system that makes strategic real-time decisions, while machine learning is the mechanism that enables these decisions to improve continuously as the system sees more user data and campaign results. Back to it. Think of AI as the brain and machine learning as the muscle memory, constantly learning and refining based on experience. Google Smart Bidding and AI powered. Smart bidding is one of Google's most powerful and widely used AI tools. It's a set of automated bidding strategies that uses machine learning to optimize for conversions or conversion value in every single auction. Auction time bidding. Now, what are the features of smart bidding? It evaluates millions of signals in real time. Whether you are in different location of different language, you're using different browser, the time of the day, historical performance, smart bidding evaluates all of these, and then it predicts the likelihood of your conversion, the likelihood of a conversion or high value action. Three, then it adjusts bids dynamically to help you meet your marketing goals. So for smart bidding is if you have put in all of your interest, your demography, your behavior and everything, smart bidding sits down and evaluates all of these things, and it adjusts your bids to help you meet your marketing goals. Its strategies includes your targets, cost, it targets your cost per acquisition. It optimizes for as many conversions as possible at a set target cost. So if you are using like if you are saying for my CPA, I want to use 5 naira. Smart bidding's work is to help you optimize that 5 naira as much as possible to help you get your desired marketing goals. And the same thing for all other things listed. That's the target return on ad spend, maximize your conversion, and your conversion value. Smart bidding is where machine learning shines and it gets better over time as it accumulates about user behavior, conversion path, and keyword performance. Real time processing and predictive analysis. This is where your data sets are analyzed and they are made, it makes like uh, real time predictions. For example, when a user initiates a search or visits a web page, Google AI evaluates numerous signals in fraction of a second to determine the likelihood of a user clicking your ad, probability of conversion, optimal bid for that user. Let me go back to my pizza explanation. I have initiate a search. I am looking for pizza. The AI, it already evaluates my numerous signals, like me and every other person like me that are looking for pizza online. In a fraction of time, it will determine the likelihood of us clicking your is determining why is going to I said is why AI is determining why it is going to show me your ad. So it's going to check, okay, we have over 1 million people searching for pizza online. Now he has checked the likelihood of me clicking the ad as against every other 999 people. The probability of the conversion, this person that we are talking about, is she going to purchase? The optimal bid for that user. Then AI now do what? It adjusts the bid, your own bid, your ad up or down on a not based on static but on contextual and historical data. For example, if I out of the 999,000 people have been searching for pizza and I have been purchasing, there is a likelihood because of my history that I buy pizza online. There's a likelihood that I get to see your ad before the other 999. Well, if we now have more people that have done the same, probably we have like over 600 people who checks for this same product online and have bought. AI will now still streamline it again. Okay, this person has bought, this one has bought, this one has bought. How many times? How often? Now, if I do buy often, probably in the space of a week, I buy pizza online 4 times in a week. I am still like the highest bidder. That ad will definitely pop up on my face. Do we understand what I just said? I want to be sure I'm not talking to myself.
Yeah, very clear.
Thank you very much. Yes. Oh, I was just seeing your message that there is a background noise. That was what I had to go and clear off the other time. Sorry about that. Okay, let's continue. Let's keep moving. So all of this happens during the auction, and it takes place in just 0 to 200 milliseconds. Tell me, can any human being do that? That is why we are talking artificial intelligence in dynamics for Google Ads auction. That is the reason why artificial intelligence is very important in Google Ads auction. I proceed. I have given an example, so let's leave the example. Now, dynamics of Google Ad auction. Every time someone enters a search term on Google, a high speed, high stake auction takes place. But unlike a traditional auction with paddles and raised hands, this one is silent, instantaneous, and invisible. Google AI runs the show, evaluating eligibility, relevance, and pricing, all within milliseconds. In this model, we'll dive into what actually happens, how ads are ranked, and the role real-time signals play in shaping the outcomes. I may not read, but I'm definitely explain. Anatomy of ad auction. What
Um,
happens in
sorry, ma'am,
can
you have a message on the chat box.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much for calling my attention. Oh, nope, ma'am. I haven't understood you very well. All right. Let me just take a recap in 2 minutes. So we are talking about artificial intelligence in Google ad auction. How what I've said so far before now is the history of artificial intelligence, how it has come to play in Google Ads. I want to believe that you understand what Google Ads is all about. So, and how artificial intelligence has come to optimize our ads, thereby helping us to, make the most of our marketing goals. Now, artificial intelligence has come to just artificial intelligence in Google Ad auction helps to mitigate the the number of time human beings will use in auctioning for an ad reaching your audience. Like I explained in normal human terms. I wish I can open what some of my ads to show you some practical example, but this is more like a back end something. I mean, artificial intelligence. We're not talking how to run ads right now. Now, for artificial intelligence in Google Ads, for example, I am somebody who eats pizza and I search for pizza online. I search pizza online as much as every other 999 people in the world. You as a business owner wants to run an ad for your pizza business. You have set your ad, you have decided who your ad should reach. That's your target audience, their age, their behavior, their interest, their location, their everything when it comes to the demography and what have you. And then you have inserted your ad campaign, your campaign materials, whether it's a flyer, whether it's a video. You have added your headline, you have added your CTA, that's your call to action, by of course for sales. This one is for sales, not leads. It is to purchase, to order. So you already put in all the necessary work. Artificial intelligence now takes your ad and auction this particular ad. Who is the most fit person to get to for this ad to reach? Now, no, do not forget that I mentioned that we have 1 million people in the world who research, who checks out pizza online, and who is interested in pizza. And I happen to be one of those people. Now, out of that 1 million people, I, alongside about 600 people, fit into the age, the location, the demography, the age, the location of your business. Because definitely, Google Ads, AI will not show somebody in Canada or US your ad because they are in Nigeria and because you chose Nigeria. Because you can be in Nigeria and choose other countries. I think you know that already. Now, back to what I'm saying. Having done that, having done that, AI will now search out of the 600 people who is most likely to click on this ad, which means from my history and every other 599 people who has been clicking on ads on all social media platforms. Secondly, it will also check how often do we purchase? And all of these things that I'm saying within 3 minutes, AI does it within 100 to 200 milliseconds. Like it is very automated, sharp, sharp, unlike human. And that is what we are trying to talk about here, that AI does the work more faster. Now, within milliseconds, it has checked, okay, out of the 600 people, who is most likely to buy, who is most likely to click on the ad, who is most likely to buy. It will check that by checking our history, what we have done before on our social media, on our platforms. Have I bought pizza before, and how often? That is an auction. It's trying to filter the people that are not likely to click on the ad. Why? Because he's trying so hard to help you optimize and maximize the amount of money you are putting down to get your marketing goal. Now, for instance, if you are looking at making over 2,000 sales in that ad that you are running to reach over 2,000 people, and you want to make at least 2,000 sales for that particular ad, that is why AI is taking its time to filter in people. Some people can even put on their bio, I love pizza. But there are part of people AI will also check, oh, because pizza is on their bio. But have they actually bought pizza online? If they have not, they do not fit in. So this is what we are talking about. So AI does the auction for you instead of you sitting down on a traditional marketing and thinking about, okay, who are the people we are going to put on the call, who are the people we are going to filter out, who are the people we are going to reach, what location are we going today, what is our strategy for this campaign. That's a traditional marketing. Okay, are we using this particular billboard, are we using this TV station? That is the human mind. But we are talking about artificial intelligence. At this particular point, I hope you understand where I stopped.
Yeah.
I want Ken Graham to also respond, because that question was actually for from him. Yeah, is he still on the call? Oh, you're welcome. Now, I think I just explained what happened in the milliseconds. The Google ad auction is dynamic real-time processes that determine which ads are shown to users and in what order. It takes place every single time someone types a query on Google, visits a website, or interacts with an app that shows Google's ad. So I think I've explained that. Then it identify eligible ads. Google system starts by selecting all ads relevant to the user's query. This includes the target the same keyword, having matching geography or demographic criteria, and belonging to campaigns that are currently active and within budgets. Then it filters out ineligible ads. Certain ads are disqualified. Probably your ad violates Google's policies. It has hit the daily budget limits. It will not show it to further people. You're targeting a different location, device, or language. For device, that's for application, app download. Yeah. Then they have a low quality scores, maybe the or poor historical performance. Probably that particular ad is not quality, or it already has a poor historical performance. Then it calculates ad rank for each eligible ad. The system calculates ad rank score more on this score determines whether your ad will appear at all, in what order it will appear, and how much you will be paying if your ad is clicked. Then, after it has checked your ad, it will now determine which ad is top ranked. After determining the top ranked ad, it will then display it on search results page, typically above or below the organic results. Even if you are the highest bidder, you won't win the auction unless your ad quality is also high. Now, this is to say that if you have targeted your ad correctly, your demography, your location, your age, the interest, the behavior, everything is up to par, but your ad quality is not high, Google might show your ad. That's why you see some ads. You see some ad, you not even click on them. Why? Because probably the campaign material is not fine. They said maybe they used a picture that is not nice or something. Uh Google will definitely push the ad, but that does not mean you have won, because what winning means is there is a conversion. So Google might push out your ad, and people might still not engage your ad, and you may not still meet your 2000 sales that you are looking for. Now, how ad rank is calculated using your AI. Ad rank is the value that determines whether your ad will appear in the search results and whether it will appear at all. Artificial intelligence plays a huge role in dynamically calculating these in real time. Now, this is the formula. Your bid amount, the amount of money you are using, your quality score, the quality of your campaign, and the expected impact of extension and formats. Let's break it down. Bid amount, the maximum you are willing to pay per click. The maximum you are willing to pay per click. Are you the one running ad campaign on this particular product? Are you the one paying higher out of all of the other people running ad on a similar product? How much are you willing to pay per click? Now, if I am running ad for pizza, you are running ad for small chops, is running ad for meat pie. How much am I willing to go? How much further am I willing to go? We don't know ourselves. So we are just doing our thing separately. How much are we willing to pay to get a click on our ad? Now, if I'm willing to pay 5 naira, $5, and you are telling Google that, you know what, I'm paying $10 for a click, Google will definitely push yours further than mine. Now, here comes somebody that is saying, saying, you know what, I'm putting in $1,000 per click. Definitely, that already qualifies him for the win, but doesn't mean he is going to win. Let's continue. Quality score. This is Google's estimate of quality and relevance of your ad. Your expected CTR, your relevance, if your ad closely matches your user. That is, you have done your due diligence by matching your product, your solution, to the target audience. Your landing page experience, how useful and easy to navigate is your landing page. How useful and easy to navigate is your landing page. Okay, I proceed. Can you still see my screen? Expected impact of extensions and formats. Add extensions like site links, callouts, phone numbers. Some people make mistakes. You're running ads, there's no landing page, there's nothing for people to reach out to, and you want them to buy. There's no landing page, probably to Paystack or your website where they can get your account number or something and make the purchase. Nothing like that. And they want to purchase, but they cannot because they don't have the details. So this also improves your user experience when they can actually make the payment seamlessly, and how easy it is for them to do that. So Google uses AI to determine whether this will likely increase the ad effectiveness. Some people turn back at this particular point when they realize that, I want to make purchase, but I don't even know how to make find my way. I don't this one does not make sense, Jerry. I'll just go elsewhere. Do you get? So AI combines all of the above instantly to generate an ad rank score for every ad eligible to enter the auction. Factors affecting ad rank. We have talked about this before. Bid amounts, quality score, expected click-through rate, extensions, and AI and ad formats. Pardon me. So I think I've explained this in my explanation. Your amount can affect the amount you are willing to pay, can affect your rank. Your quality score can affect your rank. If the user experience is not going to be seamless, it can affect your ad rank. Why? Because when one or two people have clicked and they don't know how to navigate their way, they will abandon it. And once they abandon it, the ad is not successful. Expected CTR. Of course, it analyzes your past user behaviors and predicts how likely people are to click your ad, which means your ads that you have done before, the ones you have done before, it checks how many people have, you know how many people have clicked on your ad before, what time of the day, the keywords that you have used. It checks your history, and it also determine this particular ad account does not have enough engagement. So it is also one of the things. Impact of real-time user signals. One of the most powerful aspects of Google Ads is its ability to respond in real time. AI engine constantly evaluates a wide range of real-time signals, a wide range of real-time signals to make smarter decisions for every single auction. Wow. Here are the top real-time users. Can we hear me?
Yes, you are very audible.
Thank you. So a user searching for pizza delivery in Lagos at 9 p.m. will get different result than someone in London searching at noon. Device type. Mobile versus desktop behavior is drastically different. So AI tailors and ad delivery based on device usage, screen size, and browsing habits. Time of the day and day of the week. AI knows when users are most likely to convert and adjust bids accordingly. For example, a gym ad may perform better on Monday mornings than Friday evening. Past user behavior. What has the user clicked on before? What sites do they visit? What have they purchased? AI builds a predictive profile of user intent. Search intent. AI assesses the nature of the query. A search for cheap laptop deals signals a different intent from best laptops for video editing. In essence, Google Ad Auction is not just about who bids the most, it is a complex interplay of real time data, machine learning, and predictive analysis, all orchestrated with powerful AI systems. Understanding these dynamics helps advertisers manage their return on investment by focusing on relevance and quality and not just spend, improving ad performance through strategic optimization, leverage automation tools without blindly relying on them. Let me briefly does not determine the hello because hello what's going on with my network. So because you spend the most does not determine that you are going to win the most. That's what I mean by the, a win is what's the word? It doesn't necessarily mean you have won. Spending so much money on your ad does not mean you have won. That is why you see that some people spend as much as 1 million naira with little returns, and some people spend low and as low as probably 50,000 naira, and there is yield, and there is enough yield. So that is what Google Ad Auction helps to do in uh your ad.
All right, everybody. I guess our network actually tripped again. So please let's give a few minutes to join back the call.
Hello, everybody. Can we hear me?
Yes, you're back, Deborah.
Talking. I kept talking. I didn't even know. Okay, Nathaniel, I'm just seeing your question. What happens if two advertisers have identical quality score and bids? How does Google break the tie? There is a third. Let me share my screen and answer that. This is where the tie can be broken. Now, do not forget that you're not the only one running ads in the whole of the world, and you're not the only one targeting the same person like you have asked. Now, if before AI determines which of the ad is pushing out first, it's going to it's going to check your bid amount, your quality score, and also your expected impact of extensions and formats, which is your site links, your call outs, your phone numbers, location info that can enhance user experience. That is it determines whether they will likely increase the effectiveness of your ad, which means that if you have beaten the bid amount, you have beaten the quality score at the particular point where they are engaging on your ad, do they have a seamless experience on your ad? Can they say, I am clicking on your site link, or I am going to make purchase? I think at the point I said, when they get to a point where they don't understand anymore, probably your landing page is the website, and then AI checks, okay, when they get to your landing page and they can navigate their way, they abandon the ad, because all of these things are embedded. They will always be in your history. They will always be in your history. Now, when it sees that, oh, a lot of people have come to your ad, clicked on your ad, engaged your ad. In fact, they have gotten to the point where they want to make purchase, but there is no seamless integration for the users to have a seamless experience. They abandon the ad. They didn't complete the ad. It is not successful. It is likely that the other person can have a leverage over you. It is most likely. Now, the question now is, um what the question now is, at what point do we then say that what okay the question now is, what happens if, in fact, the three credit score, that's the quality, the bid, and this particular the expected impact, the two advertisers have the same. The two advertisers have they have beaten it. Their ad is quality, and they have met the ad rank score. How then will AI filter the score? Like, if we have two ads that meet the same rank score, I think um most of the time Google will show your ad to first, probably demography, or probably your demography, or more of the people on your behavior. There's a way it juxtaposes. There's a way it juxtaposes. I think where we move on, we should be able to get there. I think we have passed. We're in module 4. Smart bidding strategies. I think we've talked about that already. Target your CPA, your return on ad spend, your maximizing your conversion value. How AI predicts conversion and adjusts your bid. Data injection. What are your past conversion? What is your keyword performance? What is your user behavior? These these are the things that AI will always pull in. It checks your past conversion. You have been running ads before. What have you been able to do? You did not run ads before. What have you been able to convert organically? It is still the same social media, it's still the same digital platform. What's your keyword performance like? Your keywords might be performing, but you might have another person who performs more. Your real-time excuse me, your real-time decision making. When a user enter a search query, it's most likely that the user is going to be converted. So Google AI will predict how likely that user is going to be converted. So that kind of and it will also calculate the optimal bid to increase the chances of that conversion. This bid is applied at the moment of conversion, tailored to the individual user. This system is always learning. The more data your campaign accumulates, the better the AI gets at predicting outcomes and improving your performance. So another way is it predicts your conversion and adjusts your bids by your real-time decision making. At the moment where you are your ad your at the moment when a user enters a search query, pardon me, Google AI will check, is this person likely to be converted as a buyer, as a lead, as a downloader. That's if it is for the app. And then it calculates the optimal bid and increase the chances of that conversion. I hope we can hear me. Data signals AI considers. Google AI relies on a rich array of contextual and behavioral data signals to determine the best bid strategy in the moment. This includes, hello, can anyone hear me? I wanted to be sure because my network is very bad.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
Yes, we can
okay,
hear you.
okay, all right, thank you. Pardon me, I needed to be sure because my network can pull a fast one on me again and I won't know. All right, thank you so much, Elabanji and okay. Okay, these signals include your demographics, your device type, your location, search history, time and day, browser, and operating system. I think we understand what all of these signals mean, and I've already put in front the descriptions. Talk of the age, gender, household income, whether the user uses a smartphone, a desktop, the geography of the person, where the person stays in a town, neighborhood, cities, keywords and pages visited previously to understand their intent. Certain hours of the day converts better. What time do you what time do your target audience actually come online? What time do they stay long on social media, on Google, on platforms? And of course, the OS they make use of behavioral pattern vary also across the OS. uh each signal is like a puzzle piece on their own. They offer hints, but together they create a clear picture of user intent and conversion potential. All of these signals put together helps to calculate the user intents. Moving forward, real-time examples of dynamic smart bidding. Let's look at practical scenarios where businesses benefit from smart bidding. E-commerce store during holiday seasons. Target return on ad spend. A Nigerian online electronics store used Target ROAS during the Christmas shopping period. They impute product values into their Google ad campaigns and let AI prioritize higher margin products. The results, a 38% increase in revenue with 13 less ad spend. So this is what AI can do. Basically, smart bidding is Google Ads way of putting AI to work for you, analyzing patterns, predicting behavior, adjusting in real time to help you win auctions as efficiently and cost effectively. With smart bidding, you can focus on business goals, not micromanaging bids. You benefit from auction time bidding personalized for each query. You let machine learning guide you while still maintaining strategic strategic oversights. The AI data pipeline. The intelligence behind Google Ads doesn't operate in a vacuum. It thrives on data, lots of it. This model takes you behind the scenes of Google AI's pipeline, where the data comes from, how AI learns from it, how it improves, and how Google ensures privacy and compliance. AI in Google Ads is trained and powered by diverse high volume data sources pulled from multiple touch points across the digital ecosystem. These sources help the system understand user behavior, predict intent, and optimize ad delivery. Here is a breakdown of the primary data sources, your search queries. Every time a user types a query in Google search, it generates rich contextual data. Your keyword, your phrasing, your spelling variations, query patterns to better match your intent. Like I mentioned in the beginning, as a person, my number one search query will be pizza. In fact, that would be my number one keyword, pizza. Well, we can now add probably snack or eat at home or something, but it's definitely going to be pizza. Then your website interaction, data from your website captured via tools like Google Tag Manager and Google Ad conversion tracking helps AI understand what actions users take after clicking an ad, like adding to cart, signing up, or bouncing. Now, for me, it's definitely adding to cart, then proceeding towards making the purchase because it is pizza. Why not? Google Analytics data. If you've linked Google Ads with Google Analytics, you unlock even deeper insights like time on site, page paths, goal completions, and user segments. So the number of time you spend on each site, the page paths, the goals. If you have an intention to buy pizza online and you're already on the website, did you complete that goal or you abandoned it? App usage data. Through Firebase and Google Ads for apps, advertisers can track how users interact with mobile apps, including downloads, in-app purchases, and even triggers. This is for app downloads, like completing a level or making a booking. CRM integrations. With tools like offline conversion trash tracking or integrations with Salesforce, HubSpot, businesses can import offline actions, e.g., phone calls, in-person visits into Google Ads. This helps AI understand which ad leads to high quality leads and real business value. I may not be able to cover because I have like 75 slide here. So I'm trying I'm trying so hard to cover all while still making sure that we all maintain, we all get the knowledge. The AI data pipeline is the unseen engine driving the magic of Google Ads. It is not just about raw data, it's about structured, secure, and evolving information that helps AI make smart decisions for better campaign. Take note, Google AI is fed by a variety of digital touch points, search, site, app, CRM, and analytics data. I think I just explained those. Models are trained, retrained, and refined to improve over time, enabling real time precision. AI uses feedback loops to optimize outcomes. Data privacy and protection are baked into the system through anonymization and legal compliance. Now, I've talked about using various digital touch points. It also check your history, your engagement. It also check your ad manager, how 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 your target audience have engaged your ad, your product, how far your history has been, I mean. And of course it trains itself, retrain itself, and refine itself to improve over time. So if AI has pushed your if Google AI has pushed your ad, and there is a particular outcome, over times it keeps training itself as it keep pushing your ad for real-time precision. Probably you didn't meet your marketing goal at the first time. It's going to check, it's going to train itself, it's going to check, okay, why exactly didn't we reach our audience? Why exactly was there no conversion? Why exactly is this not happening? And it's tailor itself back to enable real-time precision so that you can optimize your outcomes. So AI uses feedback loops to also optimize your outcome. AI is the quiet genius behind the ad that feels like they were made just for you. I think this one, I have said it over time and over time. And because I am somebody who already understood ads, I will not be surprised when I see a pizza ad flying on my face on all my social media platforms. But for somebody who doesn't, the person might just conclude that, even internet knows that I love pizza. They'll just conclude. They will never even think about it that, oh, is this ad is coming directly to me because my behavior and my interest over time on social media is, I've been searching for different pizza houses, and I've been buying pizza. Do you get? So dynamic keyword insertion and personalized ad copy. Imagine you search for best waterproof hiking boots and an ad pops up with exact phrase in the headline. You are far more likely to click, right? That's the magic of DKI, a smart feature that adapts the text of an ad based on what a user is searching for. And here is how it works. Google Ad uses placeholder in your ad text, e.g., keyword, default text. When the ad is shown, AI replaces the placeholder with the exact user query as long as it fits character limits. It applies to headline descriptions and sometimes even display URLs. For example, while you are running your ad, you allow placeholder in your ad text. You just fix in keyword default text. It is not necessarily that you were the one that inserted best waterproof hiking boots or best pizza in Lagos. It is not necessarily that you are the one that put it there. You only allowed for default text. Now, when I am online to search for best pizza in Lagos, because I fit in into your target audience, it is going to pop up as that exact word that I used, and it's going to pop up in my face. And guess what? There is a most 99% over 100 likely opportunity that I'm going to click on that particular one, because why? You have allowed for default text. Then when I click on it, uh interacting with your page and buying, that's another conversation on its own. Now, benefits: it increase your relevance, because why? Your ad appears more aligned with the user's intent. Imagine me looking for best pizza in Lagos and it comes pop up right into my face, best pizza in Lagos. In fact, I won't be surprised after today I keep seeing pizza on my social media platforms, even though I don't buy pizza. I'm just using it as an example, but because I've talked about it a lot and I've used it even while creating this document, it is definitely gonna pop up. Higher quality scores. Google rewards relevance, which improves your ad rank. Definitely, it will improve your ad rank when what your target audience are clicking is what is matching to what your ad is giving. Then, better click through rate. Personalized copy grants attention. When you allow for personalized ad copy, it grabs the attention. If I'm coming online to say, cheapest sneakers on the island, cheapest footwears in Lekki, and you already allow for personalized ad copy, it's going to pop up, or it is even part of your keyword. It's definitely going to pop up and it's going to give me a better click through rate, because many people are searching for cheapest and they are going to see. Audience segmentation using AI. Traditional targeting might ask, who are you demographically? But AI goes further and asks, what are you trying to do right now? And that's why sometimes, even in our Facebook and Instagram ad, you see people, when you are trying to target demography, you see people living in this place currently. One, people who have lived in this place, people who just moved out of this place. I am, of course, the words are rephrased, but I know if you have run ads before, you understand the segment I'm currently talking about. People who currently, people who just left this place. Then it goes further again to say people who are 60 centimeters or 6 meter around your demography, your location. That is what AI does. Google Ads uses AI to sort users into audience segments based on behavioral pattern, content consumption, and inferred interest. These are dynamic, updated in real time. Key AI audience segments in market audiences. User actively researching or comparing products, e.g., flight to Nairobi, digital cameras. People that are actively researching for stuffs like this, they are already in a segment. That's an in-market audience. Affinity audiences. These are based on lifestyle and long-term interest. Fitness buffs, tech enthusiasts. Custom segments. That's advertisers. They can define segments based on specific intent or URL users visited. This segment is about the URLs you have visited as a user. The next one, remarketing list. Past visitors are grouped based on actions taken or not taken on your site or your app. That's for the remarketing list. Predictive targeting and retargeting strategies. Let me check the chat box in case I'm anything. Okay, okay, all right. Predictive targeting. AI analyzes billions of data points to anticipate future behavior. It looks for patterns, users who visited similar sites, people who share behavioral traits with past converters, search intent signals that implies readiness to act. For example, an online school uses predictive targeting to find users who haven't searched online MBA yet, but whose browsing and interaction history suggests strong interest in career advancements. That's one of the thing AI does. It does predictive targeting. It anticipates the future. So for people who have been checking out the just for the example that is that I put here, uh strong interest, people that their interaction history suggest interest in career advancement, uh their browsing history has shown them, thinking about improving themselves in their career, gaining more certifications and every other thing. You will not be surprised when an online MBA run an advert and it is right in front of them, because it is already in their subconscious. They have already been checking out how to do all of these things, and here is an opportunity for them. Google will bring it to their face, and they will think that, oh, it's true, I've been thinking about career advancements, and this is an MBA course currently about to start. Let me enroll. There is a strong opportunity that people like this will engage that ad. Retargeting. AI enables precision in re-engaging users who previously interacted with your brand. Visit your product page, added to cart, downloaded your brochure. So yeah, AI can also push out your ad to people who have engaged your brand. We have different type of retargeting. Standard remarketing, it shows how to pass visitors across the display network. Dynamic serve personalized ad with product service users viewed. So people who have viewed your product or your services, you can also send your ad to them. Video remarketing, retarget viewers of your YouTube ads or channel. People who have also engaged on your channel, engaged your ad. Definitely the ad can also your new ad can also be sent to them. So that's what I'm trying to explain. The balance between relevance and creepiness. It's a first line. Users want convenient, tailored experiences. but not at the cost of their sense of privacy. The good. Seeing an ad for a product you are actively researching, very helpful. Getting a promo code via retargeting, very timely. The creepy, ad referencing private conversations or overly specific behaviors and unsettling is unsettling. Frequency overload, seeing the same ad 20 times a day, very annoying. AI strikes the balance. Frequency capping limits how often an ad is shown to a single user. Contextual personalization focuses on intent rather than identity. And that's why that was when I said that it doesn't matter if you put I love pizza on your page, on your bio, if you have never even purchased once pizza on social media platform, you might be filtered out as a potential customer or audience. Anonymized targeting, it keeps the process data driven but not invasive. It respects build trust. When users feel seen but not surveilled, they are more likely to engage. And we will believe with me that in the world of today, users actually feel surveilled. Many times we have had conversations. I don't know about you, but a lot of times, maybe probably because we are more ad oriented, Google ads oriented, or even digital footprint oriented. We have talked about us, you know, people having conversations around a particular product or a service, and they come on their social media platforms and it pops up. Not because they search for it, not because they had engaged in one of it before, but it just pops up because there's a conversation. For people like that, they are most likely never going to interact with that particular campaign because they'll feel like I just talked about this product now. Why am I seeing it? And then they conclude Apple is hearing our conversation. A lot of things people say, and it just makes me laugh. They'll say Apple is hearing our conversation. No, nobody can tell me. I just talk about sneakers and I'm seeing sneakers on my social media. It's a lie. Apple is hearing our conversation. This is where AI puts the balance. The difference is always clear. When you see a product you are actively researching, of course, that is a good ad and it is helpful. When it comes to retargeting, an ad that you have bought before, and then you see a promo code for someone like me, if I see a promo code for pizza and I'm seeing that, oh, the pizza I normally buy for 20,000 naira is now 15,000 naira at a discounted rate, of course, it is very helpful, very timely. I'm going to buy it. But I am here. I'm not talking about a lemon face cap. I am talking about a lemon face cap. I don't even have an intention to buy. And it just keeps popping up on my face. That is very unsettling. In short, ad personalization powered by AI can be a powerful performance lever, but it must be wielded with care. When done ethically and thoughtfully, it creates win-win scenarios for both users and advertisers. Key takeaways. AI enables adaptive messaging via dynamic keyword insertion and audience aware copy. User segmentation is smarter and faster thanks to real time behavior analysis. Predictive retargeting and retargeting strategies help brands stay top of mind without being invasive. Responsible personalization fosters relevance, conversion, and consumer trust. Do we understand these key takeaways, or should I explain them one after the other? Responses, please. Can I get responses, please? Am I the only one on this call?
No, we can hear you.
Okay.
Your messages on the group, on the chat box.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Please re-explain. All right, Kengran. I'm gonna do that. And I hope I got your name correctly. AI enables adaptive messaging via dynamic keyword insertion and audience aware copy. For your ad, AI makes use of your messaging, clear messaging, your keyword insertion, and your audience aware copy, which means that whatever is entailed in your campaign materials, your ad your ad material, all of them are audience aware, specific, tailored to your target audience without missing. It meets the ad. I'm looking for a word. uh it meets the excuse me please, let me use the word bid, but I know it's not bid. It meets the ad bid. It meets the um what's the word? My God. Anyways, what I'm saying is that it meets the complete it completes every necessary requirement for your ad. Adaptive messaging, that's your messaging. If you are saying come and buy pizza, you are saying it as a um in a way that it is appealing. Audience aware copy, it is aware, it is strategic to your audience, your target audience. You're not just saying it for saying sake. You are saying it, uh you are targeting it to the right audience. That's the word. And of course, via dynamic keyword insertion, your keywords are dynamic. You are talking about food, you're talking about Lagos, you're talking about pizza in Lagos, you're talking about best pizza in Lagos. These are keywords that will bring your target, your right audience to your right, to your ad, to your product. Now, user segmentation is smarter and faster thanks to real-time behavior analysis. This particular place was where I discussed how your users are segmented based on your real-time and behavior analysis, based on your history. Now, for example, some of your users have engaged some of your products at a particular point, at a particular time, at a particular point in time, and they probably engaged your target for app download. Probably you want to sell app your product, you want to sell your app, you want them to download your app, you know, the browser that they make use of, the iOS that they make use of, all of these things, they are segmented. Different people are there is a segmentation for them. These are the people who engages when your product is for your app download. Probably at a particular point your product had a push and you're like, okay, okay, let's run an ad. Let's do an app where people can actually buy pizza, order pizza from, and then you want them to buy your pizza. You want them to download your app and make seamless purchase on the app. Now, people who have interacted, who have done a lot of app download, interacted with applications online, they are most likely to be under that user segmentation. People who have bought online, um bought food online, pizza online, anything food or eatables, edibles, they are most likely to be under another segmentation. People who have signed up for a concert, signed up for a book review, put their name down as leads for a particular service or a product, they're most likely to be under under the same segmentation. Now, with all of these segmentations, it becomes easier when you are running your ad and you have your ad segmentation. You will just decide on which of your audience, which of your user you are pushing your ad to. And that is how it becomes smarter and faster thanks to AI, who does that segmentation. Predictive and retargeting strategies help brands stay top of mind without being invasive. Now, for people who have engaged your ad before, who have engaged your product before, who have engaged one or two of your services before, it is only expedient that your ad comes to their face when you run ad again. And it is a retargeting strategy. Now, if they have engaged and they have bought before, don't be surprised when your ad gets to them. It helps you stay on top of their mind. In fact, even if the solution or the product you are selling is not particularly what they bought before, but the fact that they are seeing you, probably you launch a new product or you are doing a campaign on something different, the fact that they are seeing your brand, it helps you be on the top of their mind that, these people, they're still there. I know about these people subconsciously. And when you are in the face of the people, when you're in the face of the people, you never can tell when they're going to engage your product. There was a time I bought a detergent at a conference. We are just finishing the conference, and I was walking by to my Uber ride, and then I saw the product. I'm like, I've seen this product before. I've used this product before, but it's been a while. But because they still run ads, I still see them, even though I don't need them at that particular time. But I still see their products. I still see what they are. I still see their campaigns. It was so easy when I see their products outside, their product package outside. It's so easy for me to recognize and associate with it. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But at that particular point, I now needed it. So it was so easy for me to do what? To make a purchase. So it helps you to stay on top of the mind of the people without you being invasive. In fact, they will not even feel as if you are invading their privacy at that particular point, because you are not pushing it to them that come and buy, come and at this point it's just a retargeting strategy. You are probably talking about another product. You're probably talking about another solution, and it is not necessarily that they needed it, but they are seeing it. AI does that. And then responsible personalization fosters relevance. This was the place where you allow for personalized keywords, whereby where I come online and say best pizza in Lagos, and it just pops up right in front of me, not because you put in the keyword, but you gave AI a command. You gave Google Ad a command that, make use of personalized keyword. And at that point, when I am coming and I'm asking for best pizza in Lagos, it just pops up in my face. That it brings relevance to your product. And of course, I want to believe that this gives a lot of conversion. Now, let me bust your bubble. I am saying best pizza in Lagos, personalized ad is showing right in front of me. Another person somewhere in Lagos is saying affordable pizza in Lagos. That is also personalized to them, but you are also showing up on that person's page. So it is going to definitely yield conversion, and it's going to give consumer trust. Why? Because what I searched for, and I'm seeing your face, your brand, I'm seeing your brand, I'm like, okay, this is number one best pizza, as best pizza in Lagos, and I'm checking you out. My experience on your website is seamless, because we need to also remember that it is not enough to spend a lot on your advertising or on your marketing when your product is not up to par, or your customer experience is not up to par. But that's not why we are here. And then I engage, I buy. It brings conversion, definitely, and it yields consumer trust. I hope you understand all that I have said. Just put in the comment section. Put in the comment section. Oh, 5 new messages. Okay, it's not to me. I hope all I have said is understood, everyone. Oh yes. The recorded session and The slides will be sent to everyone. Yes, we cannot I cannot completely talk about these slides today, but you will have the slides. I think we have up to page 75, okay, 73, yeah. Up to page 73. You can have the slides, get yourself engaged more with the slides. And of course, if you have any questions and you're on the Telegram page, feel free to ask. You will definitely get responses. I hope we are all clear. Hello, everyone. Has my network logged me out again?
All right.
Uh,
Thank you very much. Emmanuel, over to you.
right. Thank you so much, Deborah. And like she said, I think Natalia has a question. Are you still on the call? Oh, okay. Um, Deborah, are you still on the call, please?
Yes, 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 yes. I am here.
Okay. Natalia just dropped a question on the chat box.
Okay, let me check. Can Google AI distinguish between predictive modeling quality from different advertisers? Hmm. Hmm. I would say hmm, give me a minute to think about it, because can Google AI distinguish between predictive modeling quality from different advertisers? I think yes. I think yes, because I think predictive modeling is like um making use of identity patterns, behaviors, forecasts, and just using statistical analysis. Yeah, that's the statistics of the patterns of the behaviors of your what's it called, of your target audience. That's predictive modeling, if I'm not mistaken. The behaviors of your target audience, their patterns, the statistics, basically statistics analytics, basically. And to decide who gets your ad. Now you're asking if AI can distinguish that from different advertisers. Definitely it does. I want to believe that. But then I'm going to search more, Nathaniel. I want to search more on that and give a response. If I can't get through, if I can't get through to you directly, you should my response should get through to Edith or on the Telegram page. Either of the ways. But I want to believe, yeah. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. It was really nice having you as our trainer today. I'm sure everyone has been impacted wonderfully. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. The material will be posted on Telegram group. The link to the recording also will be posted on the Telegram group. We would love to see you next class. Thank you so much.